Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to go through the operation of an Ancel BA101 battery tester. I'm going to start by testing a car battery, and then move on to downloading the data onto your computer using the software. This device can be used to help diagnose issues with your car battery, alternator, and starter. These cost about $30 to $40. Alright, let's get started. Pop the hood of your car and locate the battery. Remove the terminal covers if necessary, and attach the clamps to the corresponding terminal. Most recommend attaching the red positive terminal first. As soon as the tester receives power, it turns on to reveal the main menu. If we press enter on number 1, it brings us to the quick test. Now, I didn't find this as useful as I had hoped because it requires you to know the amp hours of your battery. None of my car batteries listed this on the label, and it isn't something you can easily calculate either, at least not for me. So I just used the default value of 30 amp hours, which I'm pretty sure is incorrect. The tester takes a few seconds to analyze, then gives you a report listing the health and percent charge, as well as the cold cranking amps, voltage, internal resistance, and what it's rated for. A summary at the bottom tells you if the battery is good or bad. Press exit to go back to the main menu. The other options are battery in vehicle, out of vehicle, waveform, review data, print data, and system setup. Now let's run some of these other tests on my 2004 Honda Accord. This battery has a rating of 750 cca and 925 at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Start with the car off. We'll connect the battery tester to the battery in the same way as previously. Arrow down to Battery in Vehicle and press Enter. Select Battery Test by pressing Enter. Now there are some instructions. It says that in order to dissipate the surface charge, turn on the headlights for 10 seconds. Then turn them off. So I'll do that now, and crop the footage so you don't have to wait. Okay, once that's done, press Enter to confirm. Then select the type of battery you have. I have a normal, regular lead-acid flooded battery, so hit Enter. Now we have to enter some information. Press the arrow up button to scroll through the options. The easiest is probably cold cranking amps, or CCA, because this is usually printed prominently on the battery. So press the Enter button. Then use the arrow to select the CCA value for your battery, in this case, 750. Once you've got it set, press Enter. It takes the unit about 5 seconds to go through its testing, and you get a report showing the battery health. This battery is at 97%. The charge is at 93%. Alright, so once you're done with that, press Exit to return to the main menu. Now let's check the starter. Press Enter to select Battery in Vehicle. Then arrow down to Cranking Test and press Enter. And now it tells us to start the engine. So set the tester down in a safe spot and start the car. The tester analyzes the start time and the voltage. In this case, the start took 640 milliseconds and the voltage was 10.45 volts. Press Exit to return to the main menu. To test the alternator, select Battery in Vehicle, then arrow down to Charging Test and press Enter. It analyzes the voltage fluctuations and says Ripple Test. Then it performs a loading test. Then it gives you some instructions. Increase the RPM to 2500 to 3000 RPM and keep it for 5 seconds. So, get in the car and press and hold the accelerator between 2500 and 3000 RPM for 5 seconds, then release it. Once that's done, press the Enter button, and it gives you the results of the charging test. In this case, the battery loaded is 14.14 volts, unloaded it's 14.18 volts, and the RMS is 5 millivolts. Once you're done looking at that, Press exit to return to the main menu. Next, let's look at the waveform. So arrow down to it and press enter. This gives you a live reading of the voltage with the maximum and minimum readings. Press the exit button to return to the main menu. Next, arrow down to Review Data and enter. This shows the results of the last battery test. Press exit to return. To turn the unit off, just disconnect the clamp from the negative terminal. Alright, so now let's connect this to a computer and take a look at the software. The first thing to note is that this uses a USB to mini USB connection. And the appropriate cable is included in the packaging. The writing on the instruction sheet is microscopic, but you can download the manual from the website, which I'll include a link to in the video description. Okay, to use the software, plug the USB cable into a computer and plug the mini USB into the battery tester. Then in your web browser, navigate to anceltech.com. Scroll down to Battery Analyzer. Then click on your model. This is the BA101. Click on the Downloads tab and download the Print CD. This is the software. You can also download the user manual from here as well. Once the software is done downloading, navigate to your Downloads folder, extract the zip file, then open the folder. Navigate to Print Software, and double-click the executable. Now at this point you have a choice to make. Windows doesn't want to install this app. I'll take a hit for the team and go ahead and install it so that you can see if it's worth it. I don't blame you if you choose not to. So when the software loads, click the language drop-down and select Yingyu, the second one. Then we need to figure out which COM port the device is connected to. So in the Windows search bar, type Device Manager and enter. When the GUI pops up, click on Ports. Look for the one labeled USB to Serial. Here it's COM3. So back in the software, select COM3. Then click Open Port. Now, on the battery tester itself, arrow down to Print Data and hit Enter. As soon as you do that, the data is written to the software. So we can see the results of the 3 tests we ran earlier. To print out a PDF or hard copy, click the Print button. The Update button looks for the latest version of software, and the Clear Data button wipes the buffer. Personally, I'd probably just take a picture of the tester screen with my phone if I wanted to log data. The last couple of things I'll say is that the wire leads are about 1 meter long. The clamps seem fairly robust, and I really like that you don't have to put batteries in this thing. So that's about it. I hope this helped you to operate your own. Thanks for watching Practical Mechanic. See you next time.